What's up, YouTube? You're Inside the Edge, and I'm back with another video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Today, I want to get into some more football. Today, I want to talk about the NFC North. I want to talk about just the NFC in general. One team I want to talk about is the Detroit Lions. This is one team that I feel like, last year, the way they ended last season, it seems like they're carrying that same momentum into this season, being 3-1 to start the season. I definitely think they're going to run away in their division. Looking at the NFC North, it's looking like, the Lions are 3-1, the Packers are 2-2, the Vikings are 1-3, and the Bears are 0-4. So I do think that the Lions will, win their division. Just looking at their schedule, they have a couple games. I know the Ravens game, that's going to be a really good game for, Detroit. Just because Lamar Jackson, he's just such an electrifying quarterback. And when it comes to, defenses, what makes a good defense is if you can stop a great quarterback. And I think that's going to be a battle test for the Lions. But overall, guys, I just looked at the NFL power rankings, and Detroit was on it. They were ranked 5th, to my knowledge. Right now, I'm on prideofdetroit.com. And, this team is they're 5th among the NFL right now. And just giving you guys some numbers, overall, offensively, this Lions team is ranked 5th offensively. Passing offense, they're ranked 6th. Rushing offense, they're ranked 6th. Rushing defense, they're ranked 5th. Passing defense, they rank 8th, and rushing defense, they rank 3rd. So again, this is just a really good balanced team. Looking at offensively, Jared Goff, I think he's playing some really good football. And just to pull up some numbers with Jared Goff, over the past 4 games, he's already thrown for over 1,000 yards. He has 6 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. But he is completing 69% of his passes, and he has a quarterback rating of a 98.4. So he is playing at a high level right now. And I think that's why I think this Lions team can, have a shootout, or I just think that they can go up against any team in the entire NFL, not even just the NFC, because of what they have on offense. I do like, Josh Reynolds. I do like St. Brown, Sam LaPorta. I might have said that tight end's name wrong. But even their tight end, their young tight end that Detroit has, I have him in fantasy, and I think he's like ranked 2 right now in the entire NFL. They have a really good young tight end that is a special weapon for this Detroit team. So again, I really like this team offensively. Defensively, this team, they get to the ball. I know they've been banged up. Looking at C.J. Gardner, I don't know when he's going to be available for them, but looking at Kirby Joseph, he's been out at safety as well. So they do have some injuries, but overall, I do think that this Lions team can compete with any offense. And I do think that they have the defense to be able to, make stops and actually help them win ball games. This Detroit team, I think, is on the rise. Dan Campbell, I love what he's doing with this Lions team as well. I think he's helped elevate this team. I think a lot of players, they're all in, and I think that's what I really love seeing about this Lions team. It just feels like for so many years, we talked about the Lions being, not so good, but this is their year, guys. And I do believe I will put them on that route, that Mount Rushmore. As far as the NFC, I will say, Philly, I'll give Philly, number 1 spot. 49ers, I'll put the 49ers at 2. Dallas, you can put at 3. A lot of people are kind of like, is Seattle kind of in that mix? Lions, Detroit, who's going to be in that 4th slot? But I will go with the Lions. I think I'll put the Lions over Seattle. But I think that, the Lions is a team to be reckoned with, guys. I think this team can compete. This team can compete as far as a Super Bowl. This is a Super Bowl roster, this Lions team. And I don't know, some people might say pump the brakes, and I get it. But the way that this Lions team is playing right now, they're playing good football. And the only loss that they did have was against Seattle. It was 37-31, but it was a competitive game, So I do think that the Lions are going to continue to get battle tested. Looking at the schedule, they do play the Ravens. That's October 22nd. They play the Packers again, and that's going to be in November. I'm looking at the Cowboys, but they play the Cowboys in December, so there's definitely going to be some high competition for this Lions team. They will be battle tested, but when I think it's time for playoff time, I think this team will win their division, and I think that they will be maybe not the favorites, but I do think that they can compete with the Eagles, the Cowboys, and the 49ers. So with that being said, guys, I don't want to make this video too long, guys, but for you, Lion fans, tell me what you guys think about your season so far, guys. For so many years, you know, it's been horrible. But, you know, this franchise is making a name for themselves, you know. So Detroit, stand up, guys. But I definitely wanted to do a video. I was just compelled because I seen like the power rankings and I said, whoa, this Lions team is really good. And I just felt like I had to talk about him because, you know, when you look at Jared Goff, yes, he's not, you know, a Patrick Mahomes, a Lamar Jackson, or any of those guys. He's not a dual threat quarterback or anything like that. But, you know, he's a guy that has a strong arm. You know, he's a veteran player. He knows how to read defenses. And with the talent he has with Marvin Jones and Josh Reynolds, I mean, these are some really good receivers. You know, we don't hear about them, but that Reynolds dude, I mean, he has good hands and long. You know, Marvin Jones, all these dudes are just long. It's so hard to guard, you know, these receivers. So I do think that the Lions offense can, you know, pretty much go up against any offense in this league. So with that being said, guys, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. I definitely want to just talk a lot of NFL, you know, regarding the Patriots. It can be, you know, I definitely just love talking football. I'm definitely going to get into some more NBA news and stuff. I know the NBA season is coming up as well. So I'm going to do some content for you guys as far as the NBA as well. So with that being said, guys, if you're new to the channel, I'm just trying to grow on this channel, and I just love all the support that I'm getting. And, you know, be sure to drop a comment for you Detroit fans. You know, I definitely want to hear your thoughts on this team moving forward, and where do you see them, you know, as far as making the playoffs. So with that being said, guys, have a good one. God bless. Take care.